What's going on, everybody? It's Crypto Vision here, back again with another crypto market update. Today's video, we're going to be checking out DEGEN. So on my DEGENs, hit that like button, subscribe for more, leave a comment where you're tuning in from. I really appreciate it. So we got DEGEN here on the daily. We're still looking for that, that little lower, that lower low that we've been looking for since this aspect right here, right? And so what we're getting actually is we're getting fairly close to the June low. This is the June low, and we are also forming bullish divergence, okay, on the daily, which is very strong. So for DEGEN, we are, you got a red dot here on the Fu Manchu. You got bullish divergence forming, right? So bullish divergence is you got a higher low on RSI, you got a lower low in price. Okay, so our strength, the strength of the asset is getting stronger as you're getting lower in price. So people aren't selling as much, right? People aren't selling as much. Let me see through here. Right, you got like there's like no sell volume. There's like no volume, right? No volume. The price is dying. It's just no one's buying it right now. No one's really buying it. Right, they're waiting down through here. They're waiting right through here. This June open, more than likely. The last time we hit that June open, I mean, we started to go crazy, right? So, that's a good sign. That's a good sign that we're dropping off on volume as price is kind of slowing down. We were expecting another wave just because we were talking about this last time that, when we flip this, when we invert this scale, right, we were looking at a, essentially like a one. Oh, I always do that. Why do I always do that? We're looking at like a 1, 2, 3, 4. Try to get up in 5, right? Try to come up through here somewhere like that. And so that's what we're doing, right? That's what we're doing right now. Nothing has changed. Everything is still the same. We were expecting something lower, and so that's where we're at. So overall, right? Overall, you still have the red dot. You are trying to get oversold again on the daily. If we go to the 4 hour, right? The 4 hour is actually almost oversold. I mean, you're pretty much there. I mean, you've already got lower lows, right? So anybody that entered through here in a long is out. And so now, I mean, going through, I mean, you've taken out everything. You've taken out everything essentially. This whole range. I mean, we're assuming that we're coming down to here, right? So there's that for you. We have, right, we're right on the cusp of a, technically, right? Technically, I mean, this is more bullish divergence because you got a higher, right? RSI is higher, price is going lower. Okay, so it'd be really nice actually to bounce off here like that. That'd be very nice. Maybe tomorrow, maybe later this week. Once we actually finally bottom, because bullish divergence is forming. You can see that green right there. That green is bullish divergence. Got some a little bit right through here, right? And so that's good, right? We want bullish divergence. We want to make sure that we're reversing soon, right? We're reversing soon. If we go to let's go to like the two-day chart, right? I mean, we're sitting right on this, this trend line, right? We've had to adjust it a couple times. Nothing right now is going on though. Nothing right now is screaming lower, screaming higher. It's kind of losing. You're kind of dying off on volume. You got a lot of volume through here. You got a lot of volume through there, right? If we were to have bounced, had maybe like a bounce and come up, then I bet you there'd be a lot of volume to the downside from like right there. But since we kind of haven't really done much, bears don't want to. I mean, if you're a smart bear, you're not really entering any shorts through here because you're already towards your lows, right? I mean, you're already towards your lows. You really had a weak, a weak bounce. You're dying off on volume. So it's all the recipes here. The recipe is here, right? The recipe is here. We just need the baker, right? We got the eggs, we got the flour, we got the sugar, we got the vanilla, we got the butter, whatever you're baking, right? Got the chocolate chips. Everything is here, but the baker is still not here. Right? We're waiting on the baker. We're waiting on the catalyst. We're at the lower ends. This is when you see the bounce. Right? We don't have to go all the way down from here and try to reach. Okay, this is a meme coin. This is DEGEN, the meme coin, baby. It's a 58 million market cap, right? And you're asking, well, I'm asking, when does this 2-day end? 1 day, 9 hours, so I can use it for my hair. All right, for a 32% move, come on, you can do that in your sleep, DEGEN, just to get through here. So maybe we kind of chop around, maybe we come up a little bit, come down, something like that, and then go. Something like that, right? Something like that. Kind of finish it off. Try to maybe get down low, and then go. A lot of the cryptos I cover, right, are kind of indicating a similar. It's like middle of October they're looking to start to move. Middle of October it's like the 10th of October or something like that. Just a rough estimate, but in October, right? In October, in October, early November. So that's what we got. We're still below all the EMAs. Nothing crazy there. The weekly still looks pent up. Ready to go. All right. I mean, you got touch, and go? Question mark. Right. I mean, just what are we doing, right? I mean, market makers are just they're doing everything they can, right? The government shutdown is looming and yada yada yada, more political BS, more just whatever news is out there, the market makers are using to short or using to sell or whatever, right? To suppress prices just so they can accumulate, right? So that's all they're doing. So don't worry about it. Block out the noise. We have a red dot on the weekly. I mean, we've had a red dot on the weekly, but look how low the wave is. I mean, the wave is down low right now on the weekly. Last time we were this low, we got ready and we did like a 400% move. 200% move, but from the lows, I think it was like 400%. 387 from the lows, right? So somewhere down through here, right? Same concept, same concept, okay? And so we're going to see what we do with that. In terms of stablecoin dominance, just taking a peek over here, right? We're on the weekly here. I mean, it just looks, now you're getting a doji candle. Now you get a doji. I mean, right now it looks indecisive. I was talking about it Sunday, talked about it a little bit yesterday. If you watch any of the videos, right, maybe coming down and then coming up one more time and then coming like that. Just max pain, just max pain. We're in a time. I think the big move to the downside is over with. Now I think it's more of a time capitulation. We're trying to close below this 651 level, so that we can again try to. I mean, the ultimate goal is to get back below right through here. We need to get back below the 200. We can't let the 20 cross above the 200. That's bad news, bears. That's bad news, bears. We got to come up through here and then reject, so that this 20 can then come down through here like that. Because right now, it's still, the chart is still bullish. You have an impulse. You got a 3-wave move to the downside, right? So this is what we're looking for in DEGEN. It's what we're looking for in all the alts, right? Impulse, 3-wave move, continuation. And so that's the risk at hand right now. We bounced pretty much off the 20-day EMA, right? What do we got on the daily? RSI is breaking above the moving average, right? Breaking above the moving average right through here. Overall, it looks like it broke out, and it looks like it wants to try to retest this area right here. So we're going to find out, right? We're going to find out, and the reason why this is happening is because it got so oversold, right? This thing got so oversold on the 4-hour. I mean, where is it on the 4-hour? There we go. Stablecoin dominance. Yeah, you got all the way. You barely moved down, right? You moved down 5%, and then you got all the way oversold pretty much. I mean, you almost, right? And so that's just not, that's not a good look, right? That's not a good look. You want something, I mean, if you're getting down through here like this, you want an actual drop off. I mean, look at the difference through this. This is the last time we did that, when we got that low and went all the way down. We went down double. We went down double what we did right now. So I think that was just cooling off. I mean, right, we have something like this kind of on the charts. Something like that, where you kind of have an impulse. Right, you got the impulse. You got the impulse. Got the correction. Now what are we doing? Are we going to go back up? Are we going to go back up? Try to touch this trend line? I don't know. I don't know. It's just an idea, right? It's just an idea. So that's what we got for. That's what I got for DEGEN, right? DEGEN looks. I mean, we have levels to the downside. We're building bullish momentum. We're building bullish divergence. It's just, you know, what? Let's see the volume. I mean, there's no volume. There's no volume. This is the least amount of volume in a really long time. So we're gonna see what we do here, right? Bitcoin showing some weakness. I'll cover Bitcoin as well. So if you like today's video, please hit that like button, subscribe for more, leave a comment where you're tuning in from. I appreciate you stopping by. Remember, this isn't financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. We have levels to the downside, right? We have levels to the downside. We have this level that we need to get above, this 3.5 level. Okay, and I'll adjust, right, as we move. And then we got some targets to the upside. Okay. And so this isn't overall targets. These are just areas that, you know, I'd like to see maybe get above, come back down, and then go. Something like that. So overall, right, overall, I mean, DEGEN it's doing its thing. It's a small meme coin, small meme play. It can go and, you know, shock the world, right? It did it once. It can do it again. And so it's the biggest coin on base. I like it. It's a tiny market cap. It has bullish divergence. It's building bullish divergence, especially on the daily, which is a very strong indicator for a reversal. You know, we were looking for a fifth wave down. We're working on that. I believe we're working on that somewhere through here. Right, somewhere through here. We're working on that fifth and final. So I wouldn't be surprised if we come down just a little bit more and then bounce. All right. So that's kind of my idea right now. Right. So just make sure that you have a plan. You stick to your plan. If you have questions or concerns, drop them in the comments, and I'll be sure to get back to them as soon as I can. I appreciate you stopping by. Have a great rest of your day. Take it easy. Peace.